So, good afternoon from sunny Jamaica. We're in an area called Negril, or Negril, depending on how you want to pronounce it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through the trip that we've experienced. So, catch you in a bit. What we're going to do is we're going to take you through a few bits and pieces here in Negril in Jamaica, and just show you a few bits and pieces. So very quickly, I just want to show you my little friend. So the lady that actually comes and does all of the cleaning in here. So give yourself a smile up in the UK. What's your name? There you go. So I'll tell you what, she's absolutely bang on every single day. Doesn't miss a beat. Everything's absolutely fantastic. She is an absolute star. So, Techie is absolutely fantastic. So, 43-inch TV, absolutely brilliant. We've also got, obviously, standard stuff in here. Now, this is the second layer of the I don't know how you want to word it, building structure within here. So there's two stages. There is the junior and there's the prestige. So prestige is if you're going to stay in your room all day every day, then obviously that's the place to be. So king size bed, and it is absolutely massive. And then obviously then you've got the bathroom, hallway. Now, a lot of people have turned around and said, and they've actually asked the question, what's the facilities like? And I'm going to tell you, absolutely brilliant. So, we have the bathroom with a shower facility. We have twin sink. Obviously the standard bits and pieces that you've got down there. Now, we are in Negril in Jamaica. And what is Jamaica about? It's about enjoying yourself. I'm not joking, because look there. So I swear that these are within the room of the building. And there's the door, look. So we have gin, vodka, rum, Scotch whiskey. Obviously we have the other facilities here as well. So I'm just going to take you through what we've got here. So obviously again the place is absolutely to die for. So you'll see that there are a number of rooms, goes all the way down the bottom down there, and down there they've got the ice facilities and everything else. When you come through, again everything is absolutely fantastic. So again, just to create the illusion of everything that's here, as you can see, absolutely brilliant. So that way there is the entrance to the reception. And this one, bearing in mind we're talking less than 100 foot. So as we go through, you can see that it's got a sign there that turns around and says obviously it's wet area. And the reason being, quite plain and simple, because there's a swimming pool. Literally a swimming pool outside the room. So just to give you the facilities, and you can see, so facilities are absolutely fantastic, absolutely to die for. I'm going to be honest. How are you, boss? You alright?
Good, man.
So absolutely, you can see. So looking over there, you can see the sea's literally 150 feet, give or take a little bit. Now obviously I can't count, but you can work it out for yourself. So obviously here. So what I want to do is I want to put this into realistic context for you. There are 5 buildings within the complex. Each building has in the regions of from 201 to 424. So give or take a little bit. There are 200 apartments per facility, and there are 5 facilities. So it goes right up there. So absolutely fantastic. So you can see it's a nice grass area here. Obviously taking you to an absolute fantastic facility. Beach is absolutely fantastic. Bearing in mind this is 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and as you can see, absolutely fantastic to die for. The entire facilities are here, and it's to suit and cater for every single person. Absolutely to die for. So as you can see, there's a number of people enjoying themselves. Obviously I'm trying to do this because there's a number of people from Teresa's area that's asking for feedback on the place that we're at. There's a number of people coming here. So obviously, as you can see, we're just going to nice little pan out so you can see what's going on here. Obviously you can appreciate that it's quite busy here. And what we're going to do is we're going to pop down now and say hello to these guys down here. We're now at one of the facilities here now. Obviously you can see these guys here. How are you boys and girls?
Yeah man, we're good, we're out here.
There you go. That's what we've got going on here. So obviously absolutely fantastic.
Yeah man, we're cooking some good drinks over here, you know.
Yeah man, doing some really good stuff here, and I'm proud of every single one of you.
This one is a dirty banana, man.
Yeah man.
Yeah man.
So what you doing there?
Yeah,
Is that a dirty banana?
Yeah man, cooking drinks.
Yeah man.
Yeah man, it's called a dirty banana, my friend.
So that one's a dirty banana.
Yeah man, it's nice you do it twice.
So,
Yeah man.
I've been told that you do a famous Miami voice.
Yeah man.
So come on then, show me how this Miami voice is done.
Oh my god, you want a Miami voice? Yes, serious. Yes, serious.
So as you can see, everything's clean straight away, no messing about.
Pick up your run. You're running big boss. Yeah.
Yeah baby!
So we go see how we feel. Come up with a general.
Yes, sir.
So as you can see.
You've been served, right?
Yeah, man.
Right, so I want you to tell the lads in the UK,
Yeah, man.
what's this place like?
Yeah, man. This place is like paradise, my friend. Yeah,
That's
man.
all I need to know, fantastic.
man.
What's that now?
One love, make a man.
Yeah man, so as you can see, I've got a bit of fun here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through the rest of the facilities here. So I'll go through some bits and pieces for you. Okay, so if you fancy having a bit of a rub, or they call it a spa, if you want to call it that, then obviously that's the place to do that facility. Obviously I've created a bit of a storm down here, so every time I come down it's like, yeah my dog! But at the end of the day, what I'm trying to do is do some advertisement down here. So I'm going to sit here and I'm going to enjoy this. But what is so that is absolutely to die for. And that there is called 7 Mile Beach. And the reason why they call it 7 Mile is because it goes all the way to there, to the peninsula. And there's actually a restaurant that's on that island, and what they actually do is they ferry people over to the island. Now, a few people have asked me a few questions while I've been here, mainly Teresa's friends, so they've wanted to know what's it like, more importantly, how much does it cost. So, bearing in mind, we're over here in November. And November is the height of the Jamaican season. So yes, they do get storms and everything else, It's the height of the Jamaican season. So to put it into realistic context, the holiday itself, everything included, cost us £3,140. Yeah. Now, yes, I'm going to be honest, I did some negotiation, as you do. So we went with a company called Co-op Travel. I do want to do a massive shout out for them, to turn around and say massive thank you, because I did play them against TUI. TUI gave us one price. I said basically to them in my usual way, I turned around and said to them, look, this is the price that TUI's done, and this is the price that, I'm just going to sit down, this is the price that Co-op's offering. What can you do for me? And a bit of to-ing and fro-ing, so bearing in mind this started at 4,200 quid, I think it was. So yeah, it was quite expensive, but I mean, to bearing in mind, you get what you pay for. So this is a 5-star facility. There is an argument that says that a lot of people have argued and said it's a 7-star. In UK there isn't a 7-star, but it is fantastic. I mean, when I talk fantastic, last night we went and had a 10-ounce ribeye at one of the facilities that are here, and it was absolutely cooked to perfection. Some of the chefs here have been trained 15 plus years, so what they don't know about steaks, and they don't know about the Italian restaurants and the Chinese restaurants and the Asian restaurants, ain't worth talking about, to be fair. I will be honest, the buffet is absolutely fantastic as well. So the buffet facility, and I'll show you a little bit further down the line, the buffet facility is absolutely fantastic. Excuse me, I'm just going to have a little bit of a scoot on the drink that they've given me. Just bear with me a second. Fantastic. That's called a Miami Vice, by the way. So I can't even pronounce it. So Miami Vice is strawberry daiquiri, pina colada, some blue stuff. Lots. So obviously it's in the colours of the American flag, hence why they call it Miami Vice. They also have numerous other cocktails on here which are absolutely to die for. One of my other favourites is called a Negril Sunset, which is dark rum, white rum, Smirnoff vodka, Russian standard vodka, yeah, then there's a hint of gin, and then they calm it down a little bit with a bit of orange juice, which gives you the colours, strawberry daiquiri that sits in between, and then when they start building the layers up, you get the Negril Sunset. And to be fair, when you start talking about, I mean, bearing in mind that at the moment it is 3:45, and to be fair, the sun's about an hour from going down, so I'll just quickly show you. So as you can see, it's an absolutely fantastic place, absolutely fantastic. So going back into the conversation, so obviously I did, in my honesty, I did play TUI against Co-op Travel, played the game like everybody else. So obviously I went to, obviously the wife does get quite embarrassed when I start doing the negotiating, but when you start saving the kind of money that I've actually saved and get a few things thrown in, you'll understand why. So we're just going to use simple figures, so 4,000 and 3,000, give or take a little bit. So the original figure from TUI, we'll say was 4,000. It was a little bit over than that, but we'll say 4,003. So we went back to Co-op Travel. Co-op Travel dropped it down to about 3,700. Went back to TUI and said, Co-op can do this, what can you do? So TUI turned around and said, yeah, we can do this. And what we can do is we can throw this in. So, cut a long story short, going backwards and forwards 4 or 5 times, TUI offered 3,200 quid. And I turned around and said, that's it, that's as far as we're going to go. It's okay, thank you very much, no problem at all. I'll get back to you in a couple of hours. So I went to Co-op, turned around and said to Co-op, a little bit of a white lie. So I'm going to turn around and say right here, right now to Co-op Travel. Yes, I did lie, but again, this is going to be for the channel, and this is what it's all about. So I said to Co-op, look, two have now turned around and said they're going to do 3,100 quid, and they're going to throw in pick your seat, included in the price. So I said, okay, that's a bit difficult, but let me get back to you. So about 20 minutes after, half an hour after, give or take a little bit, Co-op Travel come back and turned around and said, look, we're going to struggle to do anything else. What's on the table now is what's on the table, and that's it. We're not going to go any lower than this. This is what it is. We're just going to do it specifically for you, and we're going to do it right here, right now. Okay, no problem. So, Co-op Travel, bearing in mind, this is a 5-star hotel. Taking into account that it's the 2nd of November, which is the highlight of the Jamaican season. Yes, it's cold in the UK, but at the end of the day, it's the highlight of the Jamaican season. Just hold on 2 seconds, it's just wet my whistle. That's beautiful, those. Okay, so Co-op Travel turned around and said, we will give you, pick your seats, and the final price is 3,100 quid. So I said, okay, give me 10 minutes, I'll get back to you. Went back to Tui, said to Tui, said, look, at the end of the day, they've offered 3,100 quid. They've also offered picture seats, can you beat it? They went, we ain't even going to try. Enjoy your holiday, speak to you soon. So I went back to Co-op Travel, turned around and said, can you confirm those 3,100 quid? Can you confirm it's pick your seats? They said, absolutely, £3,100, pick your seats. So I gave them my credit card details and dealt with it straight away. Now, that's my usual mad dog way, okay? Now, the important thing that you need to take from this, okay, weren't the negotiating skills. Take that away. Leave that one to one side. It was nearly a £900 saving just by me turning around and saying, he's doing this, can you confirm this? And all they asked for was, can you give us a bit of proof? And I was like, yeah, no problem at all. Give you this information, do these bits and pieces, this is how much it is. So I got it, give or take a couple of quid, £3,100, and pick your seats. Now, obviously because of my issues around my mobility and bits and pieces, as we're all starting to get used to the fact now that I'm getting a bit older and my body's falling apart. So we picked 2 seats, back of the plane, near the toilet. No, it's one of those, okay? But it was 2 seats. So me and Trace was together in our own seats, nobody else interfering with us, and it was by the toilet. Is what it is. Now, the interesting bit. I could have gone to the reception at Birmingham Airport and said to her, what's the chances of an upgrade? Now, there's an old saying, you don't ask, you don't get. Okay? So, I went to, okay? Now, I didn't get the premium seats. But the only reason why I didn't get the premium seats was because there was none left. So, the moral to this story, okay, is if you want to push your luck, you've got nothing to lose. Yeah, I've got nothing to lose, okay? But you've got everything to gain. So, we've saved, give or take a little bit, 900 quid. And if we'd have got to Birmingham Airport, which is crap by the way, I hate Birmingham Airport, but here's what it is. We'd have got to Birmingham Airport a little bit earlier, we'd have got premium seats for free. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to quickly show you well, I'll say quickly, I can't do it quickly because I'm not the world's quickest now on my feet. But I'm going to start showing you a few of the facilities that are around. I'm going to show you area where we've had the steaks. An absolute steaks are to die for. So it's 10-ounce steak, ribeye, medium cooked, by one of the best chefs that has got in excess of 23 years experience of cooking steaks. Okay, he's here in Jamaica. Okay. Mate, if you're going to get a job, what better than to do it in Jamaica? Simple as that. So let me turn you around, I'll take you through the next bit. So we are in the Caribbean, and obviously because we're in the Caribbean there are features, we'll use that as an expression, that are out at sea. Now obviously there are blackfin sharks and excuse me, just finished off my voice as quickly as possible. So yeah, so there are manta rays. There are numerous other tropical animals that are around, so obviously a bit of common sense has to be maintained. However, at the Roo, they ensure that we are absolutely 100% safe. So I'll just show you around. So, as you can see, around there are buoys, or buoys, or whatever you want to call them. Now what we did was we did a bit of snorkeling a couple of days ago just to get an idea of what it was. It's an actual net. The net goes straight through to the bottom, goes to the bottom of the depth. So the buoy goes out to about 6.5 foot, maybe 7 foot. So in metric money that's about 2 meters deep. So obviously what happens there is there's a net, so that stops, or stops should I say, anything coming in larger than 600 mil, give or take a little bit. I had to guess that and show you around as well. So obviously you've got the mangroves, they're over there. There are over there as well, or there were a couple of weeks ago. From what I hear, there was a couple of baby sharks that was over there that they was using, and obviously there's a boat over there as well. As you can see, a lot of people in the water still, and bearing in mind it is 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and as you can see as well, lifeguards are about. Facilities are absolutely fantastic. I'm just in one small section of this full facility. So the facility itself covers approximately 140 acres of land. Yeah. So there are 3 facilities. So there is Rue Negral, there is Princess Rue Negral, and there is Kingdom Rue Negral. I think that's the way they've done it. So Kingdom is, quickly show you, is it's over there. So it's that big facility that's over the back there. That one over there is Princess, and obviously this one here is Rue Negral itself. I don't know why, to be fair, because the facility here, like I've already turned around and said, is 5-star. Without a shadow of a doubt, there's no arguments, there's no debates. It's absolutely, it is phenomenal. I'm not joking in any shape or form. I mean, to be fair, what you get in life is what you get in life until you come here. and you have to reset yourself then to get an understanding of it. Now, like everywhere, life has to go on, and there are markets and there are people selling items on the beaches. So over there, as you can see, there's a number of markets selling numerous stuff. I'm not going to lie to you, stupidly expensive, and you have to use a bit of common sense when you're here. So, put into context, we did hear about a young lady yesterday that was having her nails done, obviously in one of the marketplaces over the back. Same time they were braiding her hair. She never thought nothing of it. And then obviously they gave him a price for the braiding of her hair, which was, shall we say, quite expensive. So the moral of the story is be very, very careful what you do. At the end of the day, people are here to make money as well, like everything else. Yeah, just to show you the facilities. So what I'm going to do is I'll show you a few bits and pieces now as we go. So as I've said to you before, Rooney Grill, or Rooney Grill, whichever way you want to pronounce it, is a 1,000-room facility. So it has 5 different facilities, each catering for 200 rooms. Again, absolutely brilliant. So I'm just going to show you a few bits and pieces as we're going along. I'm going to do this quite slowly as well, because just taking it in is absolutely amazing. So just to show you the way that the rooms and the facilities are designed, so each section is done, if you look at base project, if you like. So I'll just quickly show you around so you can see this and just put it into context for you. So, base 1, the door opening is there, look, and it goes into this facility here, look, comes all the way around, comes up into here, look, and there's 3 stories. They're 3 stories high, look, and it comes round, and the door opening is round there. So it's pretty good really when you think about it. So, and one of the main questions that we've been asked is, facilities there to cater for the kids? The answer to that is 100% yes. So I have a specific area called Ruland, which is specifically for the kids and for the younger generation that want to spend some time with their family. So I'll quickly show you that. So as you can see, I have a facility here for him. Best area for the families. It's a bit of time for the kids. So the slides in there, numerous other bits and pieces. Okay, and then you have, we're coming into the main part of the facilities. So we have a steakhouse, which splits into 2 parts. So there's a steakhouse on an evening, and then it has like a feeding station from 12 o'clock until 4 o'clock. So, and there's like 2 parts to it. So if you show you the back end, so this is the back end here, look, and as you can see, what this is for is basically the feeding station, if you like. I'm going to use the word feeding station, where they, you know, like an eatery, if you like. So again, they have a buffet in there, which caters for all tastes. And then, as you can see over there as well, you've got another facility over here, look. They have squash courts, and they have tennis courts. Obviously over here is the tennis court. The squash court is around the back of there, to be honest with you. So, and then we come into the main facilities. So, and this is the concave, or conclave, whichever way you want to call it. So obviously, walking up to here into the main reception, so the main reception is located up there. So, here they have the facility here, which is for the steakhouse, for the kitchens and everything else. Obviously I can't go in there because it's a restricted area. Hi, you're all right.
How are you?
I'm not too bad, how about yourself?
I'm doing wonderful.
That's it, there's nothing like everything being absolutely perfect here, is there?
Everything Irie man.
And as you can see, everybody's happy, look, even the cleaners, absolutely fantastic. Even down to the people just doing The usual stuff. How are you? You're all right? Yeah, man. Respect, baby. So over here is the sauna facility and the massage parlour. And when I say massage parlour, I mean it's proper massage parlour, not one of those dodgy places. So for 2 people in there, it's $235, and it's a full body massage, and it's pucker. You know what I mean? It is really, really good. Attention to detail is absolutely fantastic. So they've got a sauna facility in there, there's a jacuzzi facility, it's a body massage place, absolutely fantastic, so something I would recommend. And then carrying on down here, obviously you can see, you know, the art is absolutely fantastic, and as you can see it's busy, bustling, which is what it's all about. So I'm going to take a nice walk down here now. Obviously I'm walking slower than everybody else, obviously because I'm trying to do this and trying to do the videos as well. That place is quite expensive for what it is, but obviously it's a captured audience. To put it into context, a insulated fluid bottle, so the ones that I've got advertised over there, those are $40, 2 for $40. We went to the High Low, which is a Jamaican supermarket, and got 2 for $15. So, you know, just goes to show you have to be careful as well. It's like everything else. So, it's located over there. So that's where they do the steakhouse. It's absolutely fantastic there to die for. They actually have, so the best way to try and describe it is they have a menu. So they have a set menu. So, and basically what it is, now bearing in mind, look, I've just described that the places have 2 completely separate roles, if you like. That's the best way to describe it. So what I'll do is I'll quickly show you what tonight's menu is, and obviously we are going to be having a steak again in here tonight, because it is to die for. So appetizer is mozzarella cheese sticks and chicken Caesar salad from the grill, 10-inch ribeye steak. You can also have pork ribs in barbecue sauce, grilled half chicken, salmon cheese. You can also have a burger, portobello mushrooms, and then assorted grills. And then you get 3 choices of dessert: chocolate, apple pie, and seasonal. Apple pie is absolutely fantastic, okay? And the fruit container is as good, okay? The chocolate is a bit on the dry side, for want of a better word. So like I said, they have 2 facilities. So on an evening it's a steakhouse, and then in the day, so from 12 o'clock until about 4, it's an eatery. I'm just going to quickly, that I've got to sterilise my hands before I go in. So I'm just going to do that now as we speak. And then as you can see, we have the facility here. You can see it's quite a decent size. Do you know what I mean? So it's quite decent. So obviously you can see it's good quality. There's no junk there. Do you know what I mean? So that's actually bassa fillet, which is in a fantastic Jamaican barbecue batter. And obviously they have here, it's called ball banana, and it's actually quite good as well, to be fair. So, and as you can see, they've got the bread facility and numerous other bits and pieces. And as you can see, they've got the standard stuff for the kids. Those are absolutely fantastic, those are. So as you can see, it's decent meat as well. So everything's all here. So as you can see, the important bits, and obviously it's starting to close down now because obviously it's quite late in the day. That is a fantastic cappuccino machine, absolutely brilliant. And again, you've got your pizzas, your lasagna, you've got your noodles, all the other bits and pieces over there. Obviously, like I said, it is starting to shut down now. So obviously it is quite late, it's 4:15. But over here is where they have the ice creams. So let me see if I can get in here. Oh look, so you've got all the different ice creams in here, look, for the kids. That is absolutely mango, it's absolutely beautiful. So facilities are there, fantastic. Obviously normally over here they've got all the cakes and stuff like that, absolutely brilliant. The weird bit is here, they have all the salad bar. Okay, honestly, I am not joking. And over here is normally where they have all the key Jamaican food for the people to get warmed up. So obviously normally in there they've got the patties, they've got the burger wraps, and they've got all the bits and pieces. Obviously you've got glasses here. So I'm just going to grab a quick glass. And there's a reason why. So as you can see, everything is all here. And you've also got this here. So something a little bit different. While I'm also over here, I just want to show you, obviously I've just messed that up because I'm just doing this on video. You can also see that they have a multitude of vegetarian facilities. They have rices, all the vegetation as well. And this is all basically all the standard stuff. And this is, bearing in mind, this is a simple afternoon scran out. So obviously that one there has normally got carburetor. And then that one over there has got all your different breads and all your different soups and everything else. So that's just one of the very, very, very basic areas. So I counted 12 different types of meat, or different types of meat facilities that was already catered here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let off. Excuse me for that, but obviously I'm just trying to show you the facilities are like, so I'll just quickly have a bit of a slip from this one, and then what I'll do then is I'll take you a walk through to show you. Obviously as well, if anybody's offended by me drinking some foam, then obviously I apologise. But I just want to be able to show you all the facilities here as well. So obviously down the bottom, they're prepping up ready for the steakhouse tonight. So as you can see, they're all prepping up down there. How's everybody? You're good? There you go, so they're prepping up for tonight. But obviously we're going to come in here hopefully tonight and get a 10-ounce ribeye. So obviously they're prepping up ready for that. Now, obviously, 4 pools. They have a personal pool, which is associated to the rooms, and those are for people that just want to have it be quiet and just enjoy themselves and just chill out. You have a kids pool. Excuse me a second. You have to excuse me for that. Yeah, so they have a kids pool. They have what they call a private facility. So there are 2 of those, excuse the screen, it's the kids just enjoying themselves. There are 2 different private facilities which are around the complexes, and that's for people that just want to be able to chill out and do their own thing. There is a family pool, which is like, so as you can see there, and they have one of the most fantastic kids swim up areas I've ever seen. So just to show you this, this is 2'2" deep, so it's just under a metre, but it also has a glass window, and the glass window is basically so they can see the kids, which I think personally is a fantastic feature. So we'll go into the reception. So the reception is located here, and bearing in mind, so just to give you in context, so down there is where we've just come up, which is the sauna area and the nursery station and the places for sale. That's the place that's got the steaks on that are coming in tonight. This is the main reception area. So main reception area is when you come in, obviously you check into your rooms and you do everything else. Which, to be honest with you, to put it into context, it's pretty big. As you can see, it's pretty big, and it's pretty bustling as well, as you can see. So obviously there's a coach coming in now, that's coming in from Germany, I believe. And obviously that's from, I think it's called Tom 130 or something like that. So obviously they're coming in now, they're all checking in. obviously there's a bar facility that's already in here. Absolutely fantastic. Cappuccinos and everything to die for. And obviously there's air conditioning in here. So it's good advertisement for everything that's in here as well. So obviously that's the pool for the kids that we'd already discussed. So obviously they have a seating area here. There is a strange sign, but we'll quickly avoid it. And that's advertising what they do in Jamaica. Look, let's be absolutely honest with you. In Jamaica, it's about relaxation, it's about enjoyment, it's about chilling out, and it's about Irie, or how they pronounce Irie. So what I did experience yesterday, we had a bit of an issue yesterday where I put the door card in my pocket and it fell out in the room before I locked the door. So I was without a card. Went down to reception, said to reception, I said, look, I've got a little bit of a problem. They went, hold on. I'm talking in Irish now, so I'm not very good with my Jamaican accent, but all I'll turn around and say is, in Jamaica they don't have problems. They have situations, and situations can always be resolved. I said to him, I said, look, I left my card in the room. Can you help me out? Yeah, no problem. Chill man. Drink on the side, you know what I mean? Then they gave me another card, get me back into the room. Bring it back later, he said, all be sorted. Took the card back. And they turned around and said, chill man, you're in Jamaica. Everything now, just chill man, chill. So, as you can see, it's starting to get a bit noisy now in here, and the reason being is because they're in preparation for tonight's entertainment. So as you can see there's a facility for the entertainment. Then obviously for tonight's entertainment, they're going to be doing a Jamaican theme night. Last night they had a... No, I didn't do it. But with suspicious minds, we can't build. And then you can see why I didn't do karaoke. Throat's a bit sore. So again, just going back. As you can see, they've got the facilities there. They have a bar over there. Massive bar. They also have a bar there. And they've got a bar down there. So there's quite a few bars around here as well. So there's also a sports bar, and I'll take you through to that in a minute. The reason why I want to go down this way is there's another pool. So it gives you a total of 5 pools. Okay? This pool is a little bit on the different side. Best way to describe it. Yeah. So, bearing in mind, this is anything goes. And I'll be absolutely, when I say anything goes, I don't mean everything goes. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously, use a bit of common sense. It is family friendly, obviously. So, I'm just walking down now, so I can just show you. Let's put it into context. So, if you remember, I'm going to give you a quick layout, or a refresh, for want of a better word. So, over there is the steakhouse. Over there is where they had the sauna and everything else. And then this is the reception. And then obviously in there, behind the tree, is where they've got the training for tonight's entertainment. There is pool number 3. Pool number 4, should I say. Pool number 5 is slightly different. As you can see, it's got a swim up bar, and we've been using it quite a lot. To the extent I had to have a early night yesterday. Some of the drinks that they've got in there, we did want to go through the entire cocktail list, and we didn't. So, quite interesting. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to see if I'm going to scram me another drink. So, keep walking down. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get me a traditional Jamaican there to me for a second. So just want to be a little bit on the boring side. Just bear with me a second. Okay, so come to the next bar. I've decided not going to have a drink. I'm going to keep it as it is. So this facility, how are you, boss? You're all right. So this facility here obviously is the next bar. This one opens up at 5 o'clock. And it is currently 20 past 4. It's 20 past 4 in the afternoon. So in UK time, it's 25 past 9 at night. Give or take a little bit. So I think we're 5 hours behind here. Give or take a little bit. So again, absolutely fantastic facilities, you can see. The swim up bar. Now, what I want to do is I want to take you back, so I want to give you a point of reference so that we can go through it. So as you can see, there are a number of facilities here. So you've got the reception that's over there, you've got the entertainment area here, and then you've got one of the bars there. Down there is the sports bar. In the sports bar, they've got loads of interesting anomalies, for want of a better word. It's exactly that, it's a sports bar. So NFL is the main thing that's over here. So obviously it's a good advertisement for the Americans that's over here as well. There's quite a few of them, to be fair. But anyway, so, and obviously they tip really, really well as well. I mean, I was tipping like $10 and $12 and stuff like that. They were doing 30s, 40s and 50s. Now bearing in mind, today's currency, £1 is, £1 is $1.10. So they're doing like £30 tips. Let them carry on, simple as that. So over there, which is the culinarium, which is it's basically an Asian facility, if you like. So obviously they do steaks in there and stuff like that. When I say Asian, I do mean Asian, not Chinese. Well, to be fair, the Chinese facility is located here. So they do Peking duck and everything else in there as well, which is really, really good. You've then got Green Island. Now Green Island is slightly different, as it caters for the unique tastes. So, and it is a Jamaican night here tonight. So they've got cream of pumpkin, Cantonese rice, chow mein vegetables, spring rolls, broccoli fritter, bulgur with dried apricot and raisins. And then we have the meat station, look. So in the meat station, we've got beef, pork, chicken and oxtail. Oxtail's actually quite nice, to be fair. It's quite strong in flavour, but nice. And obviously they've got roast pork leggers, which is the roast of the day as well. And each one of these is, if you like, it's an a la carte. So I mean, it is exactly that, it's an a la carte facility. So obviously they've got a set menu with a starter, a soup, a main, a pudding. Some of them are 3-course, some of them are 5-course. Obviously a quick look over here, facilities over here as well. Plenty of places to sit down and eat and, you know, enjoy yourself, main thing. Then obviously you've then got the Italian. So the Italian we haven't actually been able to try yet so far, mainly because it's quite difficult to get in. So recommendation is that you actually queue from 6 o'clock. Bearing in mind don't open until 6:30. So there's a choice of whether you go to Italian or do the buffet. And the buffet is absolutely fantastic anyway. So why wouldn't you? Okay. So I'll show you the menu here. So they have salad bar. So again, it's a la carte, look. Seafood linguine. So beef fillet with gorgonzola sauce. So basically it's steak and cheese sauce with rosemary potatoes. And as you can see, you've got the choice of suet pasta, salty pasta, lasagna, and then obviously you've got salmon fillet with dill. And then the dessert is dessert buffet, ice cream and fruit. And that's a la carte. So, and again, it's what you get is what you pay for. Okay. Me personally, I'd rather just go in the buffet, eat my scran to death. There's loads of meat in there, absolutely loads of meat. And then we're coming to the back end of the facility. This is the diving centre here. Obviously, fenced area, which is over there, which is actually the main road, is the back of that. And then it goes round that way to the island. And obviously you've got the scuba facility here. Again, look, as you can see, the facilities are fantastic. This is the start of the 7 Mile beach, by the way, so it starts around here. But as you can see, it's absolutely fantastic, and it's absolutely to die for. So, I hope that's giving you a little bit of an insight into Jamaica. A lot of people are going to ask the question, is it good value for money? Does the bear shit in the woods? Absolutely fantastic. It was hard to chill out for the first 3 days. So obviously getting fidgety and everything else, and then the Jamaican people are coming down and going, yeah, chill man, take it easy, have a drink. So obviously by day 4, we were having 4 hours by the pond, by the beach if you want to call it, by the pool. Enjoying the Jamaican culture, testing the Jamaican rums, the special Jamaican rums by the way, which are quite interesting. Would I do it again? Absolutely. When you think about it realistically, so there are holidays in Europe and you're paid roughly the same price. You know what I mean? Obviously, look, it's like everything. So it was a 9.5-hour flight. So it was a big old flight. And it's an hour and a half to go in on the coach. So when you look at it realistically, jet lag and everything else, it's the nature of the beast. And then you look at this.
Yes, indeed. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, of course, before we take things down right here now,
and then you think to yourself, 9.5 hours here for 2 weeks. Does it really matter? No. So, obviously this is a completely separate video to what I normally do on my YouTube channel. Yes, it's about Mad Dog's ponds, tips and trips. I would like to turn around and say that I could actually argue and turn around and say this is the tip side. So I've given you what to do and how to do it. My personal opinion, there are 2 key parts within Jamaica for enjoying yourself. Montego Bay. So we stayed at the Hilton Hotel in Montego Bay 7 years ago. And then 7 years before that we went to Negril Palace, Montego Bay. Obviously it's bustle and everything over there, so it's quite busy. It's quite very, very touristy, so everything's all quick, it's all fast paced. So in Negril, it's very relaxed, it's very chilled out. It's all about you relaxing and enjoying yourself. And trust me, at my time of the life now, I can't really do much excursions and stuff like that. I do miss the ATVs because we did do the ATVs. We did the Dolphin Cove and numerous other bits and pieces last time round. And once you've done it once, you don't really want to do it again. But to put it into context, the prices have actually shot up for the adventures facilities. So ATV, which is all-terrain vehicles, so 4x4 vehicles, going out in the jungle. When I say in the jungle, you're out there for about an hour and a half, give or take a little bit. Then you've got the bareback horse riding on the beach into the sea. And you've got Dolphin Cove. There's the Aviary Centre. There's the Pet Centre. There's a few other bits and pieces. So there's about 5 different excursions on there, including in the excursions as well is what they call a zip ride. So it's a zip ride through the jungle, and that's quite good, to be fair. That's about 20 feet in the air, starts at 20 feet in the air. So that's a fantastic facility to do. So if it's something that you want to do, then obviously brilliant. The whole package is $235 each, but it's an entire day. So you've got to understand the cost of everything has gone up with COVID and everything else. So a lot of people lost a lot of money. They've got to try and get some of that money back. So whether you want to do the excursions or whether you don't, me personally, I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt, so we've already done it. If you want the experience, then I would recommend it. Now bearing in mind, this is all inclusive, and I mean absolutely all inclusive. You do not need to spend a single penny here. Everything's here, okay? So if you want to spend a little bit of money on an excursion, why wouldn't you? If you want to experience kissing dolphins, or you want to experience feeding parrots, stuff like that, you know, stuff. I mean, there was a macaw, a few years ago, and its head was the size of mine's a big head. And we were feeding it monkey nuts, and it was ripping the monkey nuts apart with its teeth, with its beak, if you like. Experiences like that are difficult to keep. So if you've got like a bucket list, and some of the things on the bucket list you want to tick off, you know, going to the Hamilton Reserve, which is where they make all the rums and stuff like that. We can go to the sugar beet factory where they make all the sugar beet, which helps out to make the rum. I'd recommend it 100%. So, look, I know it's my holiday. Our holiday, should I say. I just wanted to give you a bit of an insight into Jamaica, what it's all about the cultures and stuff like that, and basically how much we paid. And again, would I do it again? Absolutely, 100%. But obviously my body's getting to the stage now where all I can do really is just chill out. That's all I can do. Which was a bit frustrating, to be honest with you. So I wanted to get out on the speedboats, and I wanted to get out and surfing. The trouble is, at my age now, and a lot of people out there probably understand the same thing, there are things that break off, snap off, fall off, bend into different positions, you super glue them back on, and then you carry on. Obviously I can't super glue it here. We've already had to claim on the travel insurance already while we've been here. You know, when you start talking about, oh, I've been paragliding and I fell in the water and I broke my ankle. I think that'll really go down too well, to be fair. So, look, if you're young, you've got a family, this place is ideal. If you want to chill out, pay just that little bit more money for a bit more of the necessities in life, then come here. Because just to show you once more, I ain't sure whether you can buy that. So I'm going to leave it at that. Hope you've enjoyed this as much as we've enjoyed it as well at this holiday. Again, thank you for being part of this experience. Yeah. Be safe, take it easy, catch you soon. Everything seems to happen when we're around. There's been fire alarms have got, and looks like we've been evacuated. It's a lawnmower. So just in addition to holiday over here, Teresa wanted some crisps. So remember I told you about this place being expensive? Bit of an understatement. Teresa wanted a bag of crisps, and obviously they've got no walkers and stuff in here. They've got something called Lay's, which is probably an American version. Decent sized bag, I suppose it's called a sharing bag. I think in Tesco's in the UK it's about £1, I don't know, £1.90, something like that. $13. Oh, I'm not joking. $13. So if you do come out here and you fancy some crisps, bring them with you.